חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי ונשמתי. אדמה ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי ונשמתי. Heya, 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 heya. Let's do heya again. Heya, 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 heya. Heya, 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 heya. Heya, 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 hello, everybody. So nice to be here with you. Welcome to another week of Worldwide Synagogue Sing. So excited to be with you. I'm Rabbi Alexis Pinsky, joined by Chava Mirel and her son Judah, Cantor Michelle Cohn Levy, and her girls, who we'll see a lot more of later. Just such a beautiful time to be with you. We have been talking about the elements. And today I want to start and invite you all to take a deep breath. We are going to be talking about breath, about wind. So all throughout the service, I want you, or all throughout the morning, I want you to be able to check in with your breath, with how you're feeling. And then pay attention as we go through the morning to songs that are maybe new to you this week. Maybe the words are familiar, but the melodies changed. Maybe some of the songs you've heard in the last couple of weeks. So see what's familiar. What are you learning this week? And we're going to continue with words of gratitude. Moda'ani. I am grateful. To be grateful means that you are thankful for something, and I am so thankful for all of you. And today we are going to use the words ruach for God. We have a lot of different words for God, and ruach is one of our words for spirit or wind. Can mean so many different things. That is really, really awesome. You know what? I'm feeling really good today. How are you feeling today, Maya? Are you feeling good? Yeah. You are? Ziva, how are you feeling today? Good. You are fabulous. I'm so happy to hear that. Let's sing a little bit about it. I feel good. I feel fine. Today is young. Gonna make it mine. I feel good. I feel fine. Like the sun. See me shine. Elohai neshama shenatata bi. Tehorahi, 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 Elohai neshama shenatata bi. Tehorahi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm alive. Gonna twist and shout. Gonna jump and jive. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm alive. Like a bee. Buzzing in my hive. Oh, Elohai neshama shenatata bi. Tehorahi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Elohai neshama shenatata bi. Tehorahi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Take a breath. I take a breath. I stretch up high. I reach my hands up to the sky. I take a breath. I stretch up high. Saying thank you, God. Singing my oh my. Elohai neshama shenatata bi. Tehorahi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Oh, Elohai neshama shenatata bi. Tehorahi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Tehorahi, Does that song make you laugh? That song makes me laugh all the time. I am so grateful that I get to laugh about things. Do you like laughing about things? Yeah? What's something that makes you laugh?
When you tickle me.
When I tickle you, that makes you laugh? Oh my goodness, what's something you want me to tickle you? Okay, if you ask me to, I will. What makes you laugh, Maya?
Silly face.
Silly faces? Should we make some silly faces? Make the silliest face that you can. Ow. That's funny.
Lila, what makes you laugh?
What makes you laugh, Lila? Oh, not that. That did not make you laugh. That's okay. You don't always have to feel like you want to laugh. I don't always feel like laughing. Sometimes I do. All right. Let's sing about some things that we are really, really grateful for. Do you think you want to do one today? Yeah? All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
For the nature.
For nature. Amen. You want to do one? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
For nature and flowers
Nature and flowers and honey. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
For our ruach. For our ruach.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. For delicious clean water. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. For letting us feel our feelings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. For eyes to see all the beauty around me. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. For rainbows when it's sunny and raining at the same time. Amen.
Oh, I'm so grateful for all of those things.
Yeah.
When I hear everyone else's gratitudes for their blessings, it makes me remember blessings that I hadn't even thought of before, that I hadn't even remembered before. So thank you to all of you for sharing your blessings with us. Can you repeat after me? Ashrei,
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 Yoshvei
Beitecha. You want to do part by yourself? Okay.
Ashrei,
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 Ashrei, Yoshvei Beitecha.
Oja hallelujah. Oja hallelujah. Selah. I love singing with you. Oja hallelujah. Selah. Oja hallelujah. Selah. Oja hallelujah. Selah. You want to start?
Ashrei,
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 Yoshvei Beitecha. Okay, let me start this time. Ashrei,
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 everybody now.
Ashrei, Yoshvei Beitecha. Oja hallelujah, Selah. Oja hallelujah, Selah. Oh yeah. Oja hallelujah, Selah. Nice harmony, Ellie. Oja hallelujah, Selah. One more Ashrei. Ashrei,
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 Ashrei, Yoshvei Beitecha.
I like this song.
Ashrei, joy, and what joy that is, especially such great singing. Judah and Ellie. Wow, I didn't know Ellie had such a beautiful singing voice. So my friends, here at Worldwide Synagogue Sing, we truly are worldwide, and we have some very special guests to introduce you to this week, joining us from far across the world, and they're going to share a song with us.
Hello, Worldwide Synagogue Sing. I am Gila from Uganda, basically in Afghanistan Synagogue. She is also my sister, and they are also my sister. Behind me, there are the backups. Esau playing the drum, Seth playing the guitar, Aaron also playing the guitar, Rivka and Esther. We speak Uganda and we pray in both Uganda and Hebrew. We are in the house because of COVID. That's why we're not in the synagogue. The following are the one of the songs which are sung in both Uganda and Hebrew. The song is in 150, Psalms 150. Thank you.
Oh, so amazing. What a treat for all of us. Thank you so much. We'll prepare for our Baruch Hu. Is anyone still feeling sleepy today, this morning? Do we need to wake up a little bit? Let's try stretching your hands way in the air. And now, if you want to, you can rise. You can either rise with your body and stand up, or you can rise with your spirit as we get ready for our Baruch Hu.
Ziva and Maya would like to lead our next special prayer.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Elohim Adonai Echad Baruch Sing Kevod Ma'uto Leolam
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Wow, Maya and Ziva, that was so cool. You are really fulfilling the mitzvah of us teaching it to our children and having our children learn the beautiful words of Torah and now teaching it to other children and even maybe to grown-ups. I love this beautiful tradition. We're going to sing more words of Torah now with the freedom to celebrate and hopefully spread more freedom around to other people.
Our song of freedom. I definitely feel freer in my body now. And now that we're a little bit freer, it's time to say thank you. Do you remember our Hebrew word for thank you? Todah. And does anyone remember how do you say thank you very much? Todah Rabbah. So my friends, we are going to sing Todah Rabbah. And I want you, while you're watching, in the chat to go ahead and type some things that you want to say Todah Rabbah for today. Todah. I want to say thank you for all of our friends joining, watching now or watching later, everyone who's ever tuned in to a week of Worldwide Synagogue Sing. All right, I see thank you for beautiful flowers. My friends, for nature, for hats, for stuffed animals. All right, my friends, there is so much to be grateful for. So wherever you are right now, I want you to yell out one thing that you want to say Todah Rabbah for. 5, in 3, 2, 1. Instruments. All right, friends, Oseh Shalom. We pray that we get peace from above and that we can bring it down to our lives. Oseh Shalom B'Romah, Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Romah. So my friends, we are in a very special week. We talked at the beginning that we were focusing on this word ruach, this word that means spirit or breath. And I want to invite you all to take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, the amazing thing about breath is that we are always breathing. Every single one of us, no matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, no matter what time it is, we are always breathing. How many of you actually go through the day and think about your breath? Do you ever stop and say, wow, I'm breathing? That's amazing. Wow, I'm still breathing. That's amazing. It's a beautiful miracle, this life that we live, that we get to take deep breaths. So, when I ask you to think about your breath and really focus on it, I want you to just sit still and just notice. You don't need to take any deep breaths or anything, but just sit and notice what's happening in your body. Is your chest maybe rising and falling? Do you feel the air coming in? Have you ever noticed when somebody asks you to think about your breath, it actually gets a little bit harder to breathe? This thing that we do all the time without ever thinking about it. Once I say focus on your breathing, did it get a little harder and more complicated to breathe? Did you start to question it? But the amazing thing about our breath is that it just always happens. And our breath is a very holy thing. Our breath in Jewish tradition links us to the Holy One. We learn in the book of Genesis that when God was creating the world, God created human beings, and we read that the way that we human beings were created is that God actually breathed life into each of us, that our souls, that our life force is connected to this ruach, to this bigger spirit of life. And so each of us, when we breathe, when we connect to our spirits and our souls with breath, we are connecting to something so much bigger. Everyone in the world, every living thing in the world breathed in some way. And what an amazing thing that God actually created us using this ruach, using this spirit. Now, one of the names for God, we said when we were singing Moda Ani, we have a lot of names for God. Can you think of any names for God right now that you know? Any names maybe in Hebrew? If you can think of some names for God, will you type them in the chat? So we have one that we use all the time in our prayer, Adonai, literally God, my Lord. We have Elohim, God, El. And then in our Jewish tradition, we have hundreds of different names that we actually use for God. Hundreds. They happen throughout our prayers, throughout the songs we sing. Have you ever noticed that? We call God a rock sometimes when we need to feel strong. We call God a shield sometimes when we need protection. And sometimes we refer to God as ruach, as spirit, or ruach chai, the spirit of life. What do you think it means to be the spirit of life? That's a big name. God is a big concept. The spirit of life, everything we do, we are breathing through life. Everything we do when we interact with each other, we are sharing our breath, we're sharing our soul, we're sharing our spirit. And just like God was the original being who created us in God's image, we have the power to help give life to other people. We can't create life. We can't make a thing of clay, of Adama, like we learned last week, just turn into a person. That's reserved for God. But what we can do is we can help other people feel more alive. And how do we do that? Well, maybe we're kind to them. Maybe if someone's having a bad day, we ask them how they're doing. We say, can we help? Can we do anything for you? That adds a little ruach, a little spirit, a little uplift to their lives. Maybe if we are having a hard day, because you know what? Not every day is perfect. Sometimes we feel a little sad and down. Maybe even you are today. And so we count on our friends, our mishpacha, our family, our extended family, our worldwide synagogue community to add a little bit of that spirit, a little bit of that uplift to our lives. So I want you to think about one thing that you can do today or throughout the whole week if you want. What is one thing that you can do to help add a little bit of spirit, to help give some energy and some joy to somebody else's life? It can be someone in your family. It can be a friend. It can be someone in this worldwide synagogue community. One thing that you can do, you don't have to share it, but you can if you want to. And you can come back next week and tell us, what was it that you did to lift someone's ruach, to lift someone's spirit, to help make them breathe a little bit easier? And hopefully this helps to also uplift your spirit, to make you a little bit more joyous and to make you breathe a little bit easier. So that's our living Torah for today, friends. And also, I want to remind us that there is a donation link in the description. Our Mishpacha collective, our family to yours, we have been joyously gathering every single Sunday since quarantine began. And it is such a pleasure and a privilege to be here with you, with our friends who helped to put on this show. And we do rely on your help if you are able. Any gift, if you're able to give, would be so appreciated. This helps us put this together and bring it to you week after week. So thank you so much for thinking about donating.
Thank you, Rabbi Alexis. We'll also be putting a link this week to the awesome Abu Daya synagogue who sing that beautiful rendition of Psalm 150 for us. So if you enjoyed what they did, you can donate to them as well. Oh, Judah, what a beautiful way to show love to all of our friends. I love your heart drawing. That is awesome. Shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on. Shiga on. I'm gonna tell you how to say. I'm gonna tell you how to say sky. I'm gonna tell you how to say sky. Shamayim. 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 Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on. Shiga on. I'm going to tell you how to say. I'm going to tell you how to say. I'm going to tell you how to say wind. I'm going to tell you how to say wind. Ruach. 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 Shamayim. Shamayim. Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on. Shiga on. I'm gonna tell you how to say. I'm gonna tell you how to say. I'm gonna tell you how to say clouds. I'm gonna tell you how to say clouds. Ananim. 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 Ruach. Ruach. Shamayim. Shamayim. Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. on, shake it on, shake it, shake it, shake it on, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it on. She got on. She got on. I'm gonna tell you how to say. I'm gonna tell you how to say. I'm gonna tell you how to say up. I'm gonna tell you how to say up. Limala. 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 Ananim. Ananim. Ruach. Ruach. Shamayim. Shamayim. Shake it on, shake it on, shake it, shake it, shake it on, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it on. Shake it on, shake it on, shake it, shake it, shake it on, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it on. She got up. She got up. She got up. She got up.
Oh, I love those words. Thank you for teaching us those cool words and those cool signs. We're learning 2, 3 languages at once. We're learning the English words, we're learning the Hebrew words, and we're also learning the words in American Sign Language. ASL is a completely different language. Okay, we're talking about Ruach. If I'm going back to my past in my repertoire, when I think of Ruach, I think of Ruach, and it's part of a song called Not by Might, Not by Power, but by Spirit Alone shall we all live in peace. It's a throwback, and if you know it, sing along. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone, Ruach shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone, Ruach shall we all live in peace. Clap your hands now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I like to live in Jerusalem. The children sing la 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 la. Children dream ah, and the tears may fall, but we'll hear them call, and another song will rise. Another song will rise. Another song will rise. Nutter butter, peanut butter, not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone, Ruach shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by might, and not by power, but by Spirit alone, Ruach shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power.
That is definitely the song I also think of, my go-to song for Ruach. Thank you for bringing that back. So beautiful. So my friends, thinking about all of these elements in the world, an amazing thing about our world is that every day, no matter what happens that day, we can wake up and we know that there's going to be a new day. Whether it's a great day before, a rough day, whatever goes on, we can count on something happening. We can count on the sun always coming up in the morning. We can count on the sun always going down in the evening. It's there. It happens every day, no matter what we do. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, into dark. Roll into dark. Roll into light. Night becomes day. Day turns to night. Roll into dark. Roll into light. Night becomes day. Day turns to night. Hooray, oh, la la la. Hooray, oh, mikne Hashem. Hooray, oh, mikne Hashem. V'choshev mikne. Or can we get those worlds turning a little bit faster? Can we get your hands moving? Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. And really slow. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day. Day turns to night.
So beautiful, Rabbi Alexis. Thank you so much. All right, let's learn a few more words in Hebrew. We are learning a lot of Hebrew words today and also remembering some Hebrew words that we have learned in some other weeks. Who knows how to say hands in Hebrew?
Yadayim.
Oh, nachon meod, yadayim. Yadayim are hands. And we just learned the Hebrew word for up. What is the Hebrew word for up? Do you remember?
Lemala.
Lemala, nachon. Yadayim lemala. Yadayim lemala.
Yadayim lemala.
Yes, exactly. We are going to sing that song in just a minute. After we put our yadayim lemala, we are going to put them al ha
Rosh.
rosh. Al ha rosh, on your head. And then after they go al ha rosh, we're going to take those yadayim and put them al ha ktafayim. Ktafayim, nachon. Ktafayim. Here's your ktafayim, your kataf. Echad, shtayim, shalosh. That's how we count to 3 in Hebrew. You're gonna do it? I would love for you to do it. All right, hold on just 1 second. Let's make sure we really know the words. Yadayim, lemala, al ha rosh, al ha ktafayim, echad, shtayim, shalosh. Those are the words to the whole song. I'll do it first, and then you can lead it. All right?
No, I'm getting it.
All right, you do it first. Let's hear it.
Yadayim lemala. Al-Rosh. Al-Haktifayim. Achad, shtayim, shalosh. Yadayim lemala. Al-Rosh. Al-Haktifayim. Achad, shtayim, shalosh.
Ziva, that was so beautiful. Thank you for doing that. Can we do it together now? Would that be okay? All right, let's do it together.
Yadayim lemala.
Al-Harosh, Al-Haktafayim, Achat, Shtayim, Shalosh. Yadayim lemala. Al-Harosh, Al-Haktafayim, Achat, Shtayim, Shalosh. Thanks for teaching us that new song. That was so much fun. Let's get the guitar and sing another one. Before we sing this song, let's review and learn some of the ASL and Hebrew that we are going to use in this song. We are going to sing about all of the things I hope you remember that we've been singing about all of these different parts of our earth and all of the different parts of the things that are all around us. And we'd like to remember some of those things today. One of our special words that we do in Adama V'Shamayim and that we've been singing a lot about is Aish. What is Aish? You remember? It's hard. There's a lot of words to remember. Aish, fire. Fire. So we make our fingers like flames rising up. Fire. Aish. Mayim. We learned that is water. So you make a W with your fingers and tap it on your chin. Mayim is water. Ruach, wind or spirit. We can make a wind motion with our hands. Adama, earth. Make a fist and then cross your middle two fingers and put them over your wrist like this. And Shemesh, draw a little sun in the sky and then show the rays shining down. So we have Aish, flames rising up from the fire. Mayim, water. Ruach, wind. Adama, and Shemesh. Let's see if you can remember all of those. We come from the Aish, living in the Aish. Go back to the Aish, turn the world around. We come from the Aish, living in the Aish. Go back to the Aish, turn the world around. Oh, so is life a batiwa. So is life. Oh, so is life a batiwa. So is life. Mayim, we come from the Mayim, living in the Mayim. Go back to the Mayim, turn the world around. We come from the Mayim, living in the Mayim. Go back to the Mayim, turn the world around. Oh, so is life a batiwa. So is life. Oh, so is life a batiwa. So is life. We come from the Ruach, living in the Ruach. Go back to the Ruach, turn the world around. We come from the Ruach, living in the Ruach. Go back to the Ruach, turn the world around. Oh, so is life batiwa. So is life. Oh, so is life batiwa. So is life. We come from Adama, living in Adama. Go back to Adama, turn the world around. We're from Adama, living Adama. Go back to Adama, turn the world around. Oh, so is life batiwa. So is life. Oh, so is life. Wow, so is life. We come from the Shemesh, living in the Shemesh. Go back to the Shemesh, turn the world around. We come from the Shemesh. Go back to the Shemesh. Go back to the Shemesh, turn the world around. Oh, so is life batiwa. So is life. Oh, so is life batiwa. So is life. Do you know who I am? Do I know who you are? See we one another clearly. Do we know who we are? Do you know who I am? Do I know who you are? See we one another clearly. Do we know who we are? Do I know who I am? Do you know who you are? See we one another clearly. Do we know who we are?
That was so grooving, you guys. Amazing. I love tuning in to all of the elements around us. And so we're going to take a little quiet moment to notice ourselves in space and all of those things around us, all of the elements and all of the beautiful natural phenomena that we can experience just by quieting ourselves. We sang this song so many months ago, and we're going to sing it again. So follow my hands. Now I walk in beauty, beauty is before me, Beauty is behind me, above and below me. Now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me, above and below me. Let's notice. We can even close our eyes and notice the sounds, the feeling of the air in front of us and behind us, all around us in space. We may see the sunlight. If we open our eyes, we may see the sun and shadows. We may be able to see the leaves blowing in the wind as we look out the window. Now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me, above and below me. Now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me, above and below me. Let's notice above us. You can just sense through the ceiling, through the roof, and all the way up into the sky, and feel what's happening up there. It might be the sun shining high above. It might be blue or maybe clouds. You can use your eyes to look and see, or you can imagine in your mind and feel the ground at the same time. We're connected to the ground under us, the earth spreading out in every direction, the solid surface is under our feet, and we're thinking about the Adamah. We're thinking about the Shamayim, all of the elements around us. Let's sing it one more time. Now I walk in beauty. Beauty is before me. Beauty is behind me, above and below me.
So beautiful. Do you think we have one more song or our word of the week now? One more song. All right, friends. In our world, we are making our world more beautiful. We try to do this all the time. And one way that we can make our world a more beautiful, a more perfect place is by adding in some chesed, some loving kindness. Our world a better place, we need to build it with love. So we're going to say, I will build this world from love. And I will build this world from love. And you must build it. And you must build this world from love. Build this world, and if we build this world from love, then God will build it, and God will build this world from love.
do love spending time on building a world from love. We talked about so many things today that we can do to build the world from love. We also learned so many new words today and reviewed some that we have learned in the past. Who thinks that they can guess what our word of the week is going to be this week? Type it into the chat if you think you know what our word of the week is. Go ahead, type it in. Let's see. Let's see who gets it. All right. If you guessed that our word of the week is ruach, you got it right. Our word of the week this week is ruach. That's the sign, ruach. And ruach means wind or spirit. And ruach is also one of the many, many, many names that we use for God. Ruach.
Amazing. How many of you guessed correctly? Good job. We sure talked about ruach a lot this week. An amazing word. Such a beautiful word. All right, my friends. Hey ya, 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 oh. Hey ya, 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 oh. Hey ya, 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 oh. Adama, Ishamayim, Mokaish, Sliamayim, Ani Margish Zot, Bekufi, Beruchi, Benishmati. Hey ya, 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 hey ya. Oh, one more time. Adama, Nishamayim, Nishamayim, Mokaish, Still Hamayim. Ani Margish Zot, Bekufi, Beruchi, Benishmati. Hey ya, 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 oh. Hey ya, 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 oh. Hey ya, 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 oh. Thank you so much, friends, for joining us for another week of Worldwide Synagogue Sing, from our family to yours. Have a beautiful Sunday and a beautiful week.